Right, guys. So initially, I used those chakras here, these 8, and I use them as a scale, and I would meditate on the area, like flat to the ground and the weight of the body, and going down the legs to the big toe. Lam can also go lam, and then it goes to the little toe, and that's because of the nerves. I use the nerves and the nerve endings. So sciatica in the sacral region, the lowest ones will go to the genitals, but also to the little toe. And Vam is more like lumbar region, so the outside and the big toe, more towards the big toe of the foot when it radiates pain down the leg. Then Lam Vam Ram, and just hold it until you tense your diaphragm, so that you build and you feel that you're in that center underneath the heart before going to Yam, and then Thum, right? So that's heart and higher heart. Now you don't have to use higher heart. You could use Earth Star and Soul Star. There are other chakras that could be more appropriate for you. So do some research before you decide on anything. And then Lam Vam Ram Yam Thum Hum. Get to know your throat area. Many petals here, 16 of them. So spend some time here. And then Om is Om. And then Aum is all of them. So or and the goal, you should feel them. You should feel the line, and you should feel the individual areas. And of course, cheat. Do use as many tools as possible. And then once you've perfected it, okay, then just da 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 da, and just send it up higher and higher and higher. You cannot make the sound, you cannot hear the sound, but you can imagine. You can imagine very high pitches, right? So even though your ears can't hear it, your mind can't create it. But you have to have these tools. Why don't you want to use these tools? Are you crazy? Why are you taking cards off of the table? Are you crazy? Don't take cards off the table. Use everything you got. This is based off of a true story, okay? And it's called Warm Inside. Okay, it's a true story. In the summer, I have sciatica, so I learn about the nerves in the lumbar and sacral region and where they go to. And it's radiating pain down my left leg, so I get myself a membership. I get myself a subscription to those electrical bikes, and I ride the bikes. It's like, yay! No more pain. I can just ride the bike and get to where I need to be. Yay! And it's sun, it's summer, it's beautiful. And then it starts raining. Oh no! The rain is just falling down on me. I'm getting soaking wet. All my clothes are getting wet. And I'm like 20 minutes away from home, right? And so it's cold inside, right? But the skin happens to be completely proof against water, right? It's like, so it's warm on the inside, okay? Cold outside, warm on the inside. So it's like, okay, I'm gonna be on this bike for 20 minutes, whether I want to or not. Better just make the best out of it. So start remembering this, remembering the Tumo breathing chakras. Here it says 4, it's actually 5. You could debate the number, it doesn't really matter. It's not what you have, it's how you use it. And that's another way of saying it. So as I think of it, so it's like, yeah, it's not what you have, it's how you use it. So we try, and we're riding the bike. It's like, hum, just doing a lot of different stuff on top of that bike, trying to make it work, try something else. So we have 20 minutes, 10 minutes goes, 15 minutes goes, And it's like, you know, I finally start feeling something. It's like, it's more towards the spine. It's more towards center. I have to warm the breath up, keep it inside, keep the warmth, maybe shake a little. You know, there are things you can do. I was tensing. That was the main thing I did. So spine. The spine is warmer. It's warmer here. So we push it back into the body. What does that mean? It means that we're putting pressure on the blood vein supply, the big one that runs up the spine, right? And so imagine it like this. My navel pushes inwards. Pushes inwards, and we're driving the breath slowly up towards the spine. So we breathe in very, very powerfully and very deeply, but we breathe out this warm air. So when it comes out, it's like, it's like, When I breathe like that, because I can breathe cold too, like, but when I say, then it's warm, right? Your breath is warm. That's how you. If somebody's if you're cold on your hands, you don't blow on them. You breathe like, so it's like, okay, I now know that my breath is warm. So I close my mouth, you know, and the warm air must travel out through the nose. Nose gets a little bit warmer, but also it's a push here, and it's a push from the chest. And as we are applying pressure, we're rushing the blood out a little bit more from the lungs, and we're getting that warm air into, and it's like a feeling from your chest spreading out towards the body. So but what you should notice, what's kind of important here, look at this. This here is like, oh no, I want it warm and comfortable. So this is suffering. Okay, so here there's suffering. Here, proud. It's like, I'm the best. You know, I'm the best. This guy here, he doesn't suffer. But there are many people. It's very easy to be serene here. I'm an enlightened being. Look at this. Anyone can be like this, anybody. But here, oh no, many people are here too, but not many people get here. It's like, I don't suffer. I'm proud. This is good. I just use this. It's here. Sukha meditation, sukha absorptions. Here, tumo, skillful, fierce, strong, manly, sexy, you know, proud. Yeah? So he doesn't suffer. Now, let's talk a little bit about tumo chakras, okay? So we have the yoga chakras, the classical ones, the rainbow colored ones, the ones we all know and love. Bum bum ram yam thum hum but it's a problem here. You see the problem here and here and here. Four or five, depending on who you ask, big problems, and these problems are called granthis. Yeah, and these granthis, they are knots that are very difficult to untie. That is what granthi means, and it's very difficult, and it takes a lot of time. You're gonna suffer. Yeah, you're gonna suffer working with the granthis, and they're uncomfortable. Brahma granthi, it creates feelings of paranoia and unsafety. It's very bad, and so you can't meditate further. It's a horrible time. Okay, so 5 or 4 terrible granthis. Okay, now here, welcome to the tumo system. Yeah, here we have a 5 or 4 very cool chakras. Yeah, very cool. Take a look at this. Ooh, look at that. Look at how complex that is, huh? Isn't that cool? Yeah. Don't they look cool? Don't you want to learn it now? This is really cool. Look at this. Oh, wow. Okay. So here, there might, when you focus on this area, there might be maybe some paranoia arises. Maybe you feel a little bit unsafe, but But look at that cool chakra. That just means that you're feeling this really, really cool chakra. And look here. I even converted the yogic chakras into 2 more chakras. So here you have Lam Vam. So 4 spokes, 6 spokes, 10, 12, 16. We just used the alternate form of this, right? And 2 for the Ajna chakra. And then we have this. It's gonna takes a little bit more time. It's like 64 spokes. Yeah. But here's 8, and then there's 16, classical throat chakra. And then there's 32, and then there's 20, 27, 21. I don't remember. Doesn't really matter. You want to be here, right? This is a cool chakra. Look at that cool chakra. You want that, right? So what about the Granthis? Now we don't really. This is a different system. This is a very different. I just don't use the. I don't know. Just work on these and I don't know, Granthis. If it happens, it happens. But if it doesn't happen, just focus on these 4 or 5. Really cool. Look at that. Look at that knot. How cool it is. Wow. Just focus on that. What does it mean? I don't know. Just focus on it. So, we also, look, they're so cool. You gotta look at that. Oh, that's cool. What are those particles that's next to it? I don't know. But it's cool that you noted and looked at and noticed that there are particles here in different colors. One thing, and what is this? I mean, this is this like the heart chakra. Almost, isn't it? Oh, that is the heart chakra. Well, what does it mean? Well, who knows? But don't, Zen Buddhism, right? Mind must be strong. You must have discipline. Very strict Zen teacher. That kind of discipline is not bad, but you can use this. And maybe switch over to, if there's a blockage here, just switch over to those Tumo chakras, those cool Tumo chakras, right? They're so cool, yeah. And another thing, while we're working on that, is color breathing, right? So that's Gateway Wave 2 Track 4, color breathing. Is that related to it, perhaps? Is the rainbow body related to it, perhaps? I don't know. I'm just showing you pictures, man. Look at this. Color breathing. Focus 10. You only need focus 10 for that one. Harmful emotional charges are like, think of that as pollution. Yeah, it's like black smoke. But then calming, cleansing energy, pushing out bad energy through the feet. And it's color breathing, green. Color breathing, red, for speed, strength, and coordination. Kind of like in the comic, it became fiery red a little bit, and also yellow. And purple, heal, balance, and restore. And here we have a cool picture. Look at that. All the colors are just going into your core. Focus 10, anchoring the teachings. Like boom, that color breath, right? And I don't know, but maybe it has something to do with this. You're here. Here he is just laying sideways. Maybe he's talking to himself. Like, it's not entirely dark. I'm starting to see some colors. And then they kind of fly in like this. And then he almost fell asleep. But he came back. And I was like this. And even if he opened his eyes, he could still see it, hyperimposed on top of his vision. And what was weird, it became a portal. And he could fly through the portal. So maybe it has something to do with that. I don't know. Here you have something. Look at this. Florida water. Oh, and what is that? What's that? Oh my God. And then it's like, oh, holy shit. Oh my God. Soham Hamsa. Breathe. Okay, just breathe. The skin tickles. Everything tickles. So hyperventilation here until your skin tickles, right? And here is like breathing and seeing patterns. What happened? Well, is this the strong vibration? And then almost being pulled out. So this is like very chaotic here, very scary. I guess maybe it's like very, very cool, very interesting, right? And then jeez, couldn't get it, and but I got some of it, you know. So what happens now, right? Well, now there's a lot of, they come out and they take a look, right? What was going on? He couldn't do it. He couldn't do it. And so like, I know, I just couldn't do it. I'm sorry. So okay, well now we are gonna do a Kundalini snake movement like this, together with this weird breath thing, right? And you see this? You see these? You see these here? You see these arrows? What do they mean? And here there's something going on, and there's arrows, and there's a snake, and it says ayahuasca. Ayahuasca here. You read it? Ayahuasca. So what does that mean? And it's like, oh my god, a ton of stuff is happening. Oh my god, a ton of stuff is happening. And then he had to go to the toilet. You know. So every once in a while you have to go to the toilet if you do ayahuasca. And then relaxing in the toilet, little timeout almost, enjoying your breath. And then back and more practice. So this is something to think about. That this happens. I guess this would be in the initiation of sorts. And so just think about these stances. You see, this one is yellow, like the Manipura chakra. This one here, rubbing your butt and glutes, almost like a massage into the earth, is red, like the red chakra. Here, this will put pressure between your shoulder blades at the heart area. Is green. So just think about it. You know, just try it out. You get some ideas just by looking at this. This is, of course, my ayahuasca journal. From my ayahuasca journey. Here you have this. I mean, this could be a goal, I guess. Yeah, you have this, you know, like maybe that can be a goal, to disappear, like to just shoot out of the dome. You know, shoot out of the dome using that kind of technique, you know. Rainbow body can be a goal, you know. Do we have I think there are, I mean, this could be a goal. This could be a goal, you know. So there are many goals, but we're actually just trying to do one thing, which is to get more control, to own more of our own consciousness. So even though there are multiple things here, we're actually just trying to do one thing. Think about that.